Hey, welcome in Huntsville. Another wonderful good morning to you. Thanks for waking up with us.
What do you love about Huntsville? What makes this a great place to be?
Everyone here is very genuine and very kind and friendly. You never hesitate to speak up and say hello or good morning or just acknowledge the person walking by.
The thing that I love most about Huntsville, I love the peace that Huntsville brings. I love the peace that it gives me.
I feel accepted and part of the town and like I belong here.
Huntsville is where my lovely wife lived when I met her, so I moved here. So I'm pretty thankful for her.
All right.
We're bucking for you in Huntsville, Texas. Hello, I'm Billy Coppin, the Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home.
Hey, it's Kay Boning with Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools.
Good morning, Huntsville.
Good morning.
Hey, I'm Karen.
I'm Toy. And I'm Denise.
And from all of us at Walker County Federal Credit Union, good morning, Huntsville.
Hi, how are you?
Hey.
Hi, how are you?
Hey.
That's what I was told back when I sold cars back. Hi, how are you? It's on you, Billy. Hi, how are you? Which one is it?
I don't know which one are we on.
Hey, wait. How do you normally sit? Like, go ahead and get in your.
I normally on my butt.
Are you normally on your? Are you in your correct posture? Okay, there you go. See, now you're more centered. Hi, how are you? You look relaxed, man.
Yeah.
You look like you're chilling, homie.
Chilling like a villain.
Walked in here with that lime green bottle. I said, "What is that? What is that? Topo Chico?
Topo Chico.
Oh, it's okay. Topo Chico.
Yeah, you're right. It does look like an adult beverage bottle.
Yeah. Check out what Justin Kring brought me yesterday. Let me go ahead and just show these here once we get started this morning. I know all of you are very eager to see this.
That's back when they had a winning season, huh?
Yeah, it was about 30 years ago. Yes, sir. Justin Kring, good buddy, brought me. Do you know Justin?
Yeah.
He's a good kid. He loves the Hornets, man, and the Bearcats, and he came by here yesterday, and he brought me this little Troy Aikman card. That's kind of cool.
Yep.
Apparently, this came in a pack. Did you know they had 24-karat gold cards back in the day? 24-karat gold. Did I say that right? Yeah. So he gave me that one, and then he gave me that Emmitt Smith one. Check that out, dude. Back in the day when they used to win games. Oh, the glory days of the Cowboys. No more.
No mas.
No mas.
No mas.
Welcome in as we get rolling here on this very fabulous, faithful Friday. We already have Kyle Kreiner in the studio, so we know it's going to be a great day when he shows up.
So, like this was recorded in front of a live studio audience.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah. Well,
we didn't turn the sign on.
We forgot to turn it on. Yeah,
the applause sign.
I have a little button under my chair that I push right here, and it usually illuminates behind us.
There you go.
But no, big shout out to everybody. Thanks for hanging out with us here on this fabulous Friday. We are rocking and rolling on episode number 418 as we get going today. Again, big shout out to Elliot Herzlich of Elliot's Jewelers. He's online at elliotsjewelers.com. We would like for you as a community to come join us on January the 7th. I believe that is a Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken. Let me pull up the calendar. Well, I guess not, buddy. Yeah, it is. January the 7th. It is a Tuesday. Elliot and I are going to head over to Care Center Huntsville around 1:30 and present a check to them for the Diamonds of Hope fundraiser that we had. We raised $1,100 for our friends over there. Jackie Barham and her staff does incredible work and protecting the sanctity of life, and just love that organization and what they do and what they stand for and what they represent. And the biggest thing, Billy, is they obviously they guide people, couples that come in and ladies, they guide them into, hey, you need to have this baby. I mean, they're not going to put the hammer down. Now, they're not going to offer any services if they decide not to, but if they do, that's where they really help and encourage and teach people, hey, here's why you need to have this baby. Why, go ahead and go through with it. We're going to help you with that. But they just do incredible work. And I think I always say on this show, man, that's one of the single greatest things about life is simply the miracle of life. The fact that we're here breathing is just a miracle. And you think about it, man, I'm a space guy. I like Mars and space stuff, and I've always been fascinated by it. And you're probably about to say, well, I knew you were a spaced out guy.
Space cadet, yeah.
But think about it, Billy. Like we've sent all these probes. we've sent all these probes to other planets, and they've never found evidence of life. I'm talking not even microscopic life. Nothing that they have found yet on any other planet anywhere in our solar system. Other areas, the moon, obviously, none of that. And here we are on Earth, and it's just an abundance of life. What a miracle that is, man.
Yeah.
You know, you're in the industry to where you literally deal with life and death on a daily basis, and you're helping families through some of their toughest times. And you know, I've talked with you a little bit, and you know, we've got a mutual friend that helps you guys out quite a bit here lately, and
yeah, a whole bunch.
It's really opened my eyes even more to the industry about just how compassionate and how caring you guys are. And let's be honest. I mean, most people, that's your toughest moment in life, and you've got to overcome all those emotions, do your job, but also be compassionate. And it takes a very special person and very special people to do what you do, man.
It does, because we know 99.9% of these people that we're serving. We know their families. We know the background, the history, everything. So,
yeah. Well, hey, big shout-out to Elliot's Jewelers. Elliot's Jewelers, he's online at elliotsjewelers.com. He did not go to the bowl game last night. Bearcats, by the way, winners of their first ever. I like the Fox Sports headline, Sam Houston wins first ever bowl game. How about put Sam Houston wins first ever bowl game on their first attempt at a bowl game ever in their first season of ever being bowl eligible?
You know, those banners aren't very big.
But think about it. You know, I read that headline, and it got a lot of traction, and I'm thankful for that. It's good exposure for the university. But if you were just somebody from outside the state seeing that, you wouldn't think anything of it. Oh, well, good for them. They finally won their first bowl game.
Yeah, they finally won one.
They finally won one. That's the way I would have read it. They finally won one. And then once you dig into the story, but let's be honest, they're not reading the stories, they're reading the headlines.
Yeah.
If the
headline's good, then you'll go in and read the rest of the story.
Then you'll click the story.
I do the same thing. Very same thing.
And so that headline, you know, Sam Houston wins bowl game, or what? Oh, whoop-de. If I was outside of the state, I would literally say whoop-de-doo. I don't even know who they are. Scroll. Yeah. But if you put program wins their first bowl game, I don't even know how you would word that. Like, first time they're bowl eligible, they win their bowl game.
First ever bowl game.
First time attendance.
First time. But I don't know. You gotta make it catchy, man.
One shot, one kill.
Some totally random graphic of like a hunter with a football on his scope.
Yeah,
I would click that. I'd be like, "What is this?
What is this?" Be some of that AI mess going around.
We'll figure it out, buddy.
Yeah.
Hey, we want to hear from you, too. We are here on this fabulous Friday and a faithful Friday. We couldn't be here without our good friend Billy Cawthon from Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. They've been serving this community for many, many decades, taking care of families when they need it most. I want you to think of Billy and his team first whenever you're going through that. And it's hard. I know you got a lot of things going on, a lot of emotions. But you know what? Let these guys take that load off your shoulders. I always say this, and Billy don't mind me talking about it. When my dad passed, even though they didn't perform that service, he was all the way back in Georgetown, but Billy's the first guy I called. And that's the kind of service and a commitment that you're going to get from Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. The community room's doing great. Mm-hmm. You guys have just been – that thing has been booked up every day, it seems like now. And
yeah, it's getting a lot of traction.
It's been good, and I know y'all are staying extremely busy now at Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, and that's a good thing for y'all. I know it's tough for families, but it is good whenever you're able to be there and serve folks. But we were just there. It was a really good ribbon cutting and official grand opening for the community room.
Yeah, we're officially opening and doing great things there with the community room.
I've used that thing so many times now, Billy, that I know exactly where the vacuum is to clean up after we're done.
Yeah. Your wife was telling me, though, that you don't do that at home.
Oh, yeah. Did she really say that?
Yeah, well,
I'm gonna have to.
I was over there messing with her while you were driving the vacuum around.
Well, I'm going to have to go ahead and pull up the Ring camera, sweetheart, because that is not true. We have 2 dogs in the house, and I cannot stand walking on the floor and feeling things on my bare feet.
You know, we bought one of those Roomba things, and I thought that was going to be the greatest thing
No, they're
ever.
not. Garbage.
No, they're going to find
They're
a cord
ignorant.
on the floor, and they get in a death match with a iPhone charger, and it's all over, you know.
The best thing that I got Bridget, and there was like this run during Christmas where everybody was getting Roombas or vacuums like that. I think we have 3 of them. Honestly, I mean, there's one brand new in a box. Hadn't even opened it up. And I have found that it's so much easier. I ended up buying Bridget one of those Dyson stick vacuums. Mm-hmm. That's the greatest thing I've ever bought her.
The cordless one.
And I can literally vacuum that entire house in probably 7 minutes. Probably 5 minutes if I went a little bit quicker. The whole house. It's so much faster. That Roomba will take 10 hours to do the kitchen. I can go in there in 3 seconds, have it done. Well, let's be honest, about a minute and have it done.
I used to watch ours, and there'd be like a speck of something on the floor that that you could see. You know, like you could tell that was something, and it would whoop, right by it, and then whoop, turn and go back, and then whoop, right by it again, whoop, turn and go back. It's like you're missing a piece right there.
You go up to it and start kicking it. Get with the program.
Yeah, you would manually turn it.
Oh, we want to hear from you. Do you, as an audience, do you guys out there, do y'all have one of these vacuums, these robotic vacuums? I think one of the worst ones that's out now is the robotic mop. Have you seen these?
No, I have not.
It's got a little sprayer on it. You know, I mean, what's going on, Billy, with all of this? You know, can we please get back just to some hardcore manual labor? It's not hard to vacuum a floor. It's actually, to me, it's therapeutic. I enjoy running that Dyson vacuum or whatever that thing is and vacuuming the floor. The only thing is when you have dogs, after 6 months to a year of use, that vacuum starts stinking like your dog's, man.
All the hair.
And I am just blown away. And we try hard to keep. It's very hard to keep. With children, it's hard to keep a house clean, especially with children. But then you throw on top of that having 2 dogs in the house. That really makes it tough. And those dogs shed like none other. And I can go through the whole house, get that thing cleaned up, and then that thing is completely full of dog hair, that little cup. Mm-hmm. And then I'll go back and do it again the next day, and guess what?
It's full again.
Full again.
You got the one that has the automatic empty?
No. Kyle was asking if I had the one that has the automatic empty.
No, ours had like a little that you pull out.
We ain't got that kind of money, Kyle.
Well, with ours, it would vacuum and you would empty it, and then you'd have to flip it over and take the thing off and take the whole brush thing. Because I have ladies that live at my house, and they all have long hair, and I don't know how they have any left on their head. Because it was all wrapped up in that brush thing on the Roomba.
There's 2 things that I wouldn't say appalled by, because it's just human, I mean, we humans obviously lose skin, we lose hair. That's just part of it. But there's 2 things that I cringe. There's 3 things.
I've never had skin stop up a sink.
Yeah, I know. But I've had 3. There's 3 things that I absolutely cringe about. Number 1 of anything, and I'm starting to get goosebumps thinking of it, is a balloon. I cannot stand the sound of hands on a balloon. I can't stand that. All right. I'm literally getting goosebumps. I hate it. That's the number 1 thing. I'm not a fan of that kind of noise on the balloons. Number 2, I know that I don't shed in a bath in a shower. Man, I'm having to get in there and clean that clogger out. You know what I'm talking about? Just what you just talked about. Where does all that hair come from? And then the third thing that I absolutely cannot stand, and it's because somebody brought this to my attention one time, and they were exactly right. You ever been to H-E-B, and you remember back in the day, maybe they still have it, but in the bakery you could get cookies out of the little tray. You open up, and you just fill up how many cookies you want.
Yeah.
Or donuts and that kind of thing. I think now they put them in boxes, but back in the day, there was little plastic bins, and you could pull them out, and you could open them up. Do you know what one of the most common things that's found in those bins are? Boogers. Kyle said boogers. Fake, the fingernails, plastic fingernails that women wear.
Oh, man, you speak of that, you go somewhere and you look down and you find a fingernail, just a random. Why?
I don't mind, like, if someone clipped their nail and it's a little clipping. That doesn't bother me. Some people what bothers me are the fingernails that the women get and then they pop off. And you think about those fingernails, and I love Bridget gets her nails done and they look beautiful, and I don't mind how they look. But the thing is, think about all the things that your hands grab and touch during the day. And when you wash your hands, the under part of those nails, dude, they don't get washed.
No.
Think about it. And then that's what really got me to start thinking about this was when somebody pointed out that fact about that is one of the most common things found in those cookie bins at grocery stores are fingernails. Oh, and it just made me never, ever. And to this day, once I found that, I never, ever got another cookie or a donut out of one of those self-serve bins ever again. There you go, Billy. That's my rant of the Friday. Yeah, Kyle's going to start sending us pictures.
You've totally ruined me now. The rest of my adult life, I'll be sneaking over. Is there a fingernail in there?
And then when you see it, you got to look under it. Be like, is there something? What's under that?
Oh, no, you take a picture and send it to Rob.
Yeah, don't do that.
Found one.
Is there like a pet peeve that you have, Billy, like something that just absolutely irritates the fire out of you?
Christmas music.
That was quick.
I know I do have one, and
was it family friendly?
I don't. Booger eaters.
Oh, no.
God, that is my kryptonite.
No.
Me and Jacqueline were at church one time.
How do you do that?
I don't know. Oh, God, they don't go there.
I've seen grown men do that.
Oh, God, no, don't.
I don't even want to confront them about it. I don't even want to confront them about it.
Me and Jacqueline were at church one time, and there was a young man in front of us who turned around, looked me in the eye, picked a freshie, and whoom, and you can call her up right now. I turned green and just slid in that church pew. Oh, God, that's it. If I'm ever in a fight with somebody and I'm kicking their and they want to win, they just got to pick one and pop it in, and I'm done. They can have it. God, that is the nastiest thing. And there's these hippie parents are like, it's good, it builds their immunities. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. That's dirt and snot mixed together is what that is. And you just popped it in your – no.
Oh, man.
That's nasty. We don't do that. Oh, no, man. It makes me sick to my stomach. It is. I have a kryptonite, and that's it.
Oh, man. You just ruined it for me, Billy. I'm sorry that we're going in this direction this morning on your inspiration show. This is Huntsville's inspiration station, and we're just telling it how it is.
Well, we're just people, and I'm sure everyone out there in podcast land, they have something that's their kryptonite or pet peeve.
Yeah,
And why are you searching that now?
I just want to know, don't you love this, Billy?
I'd love to wrap that computer around your head.
Look.
I read his shirt. Yes, I did.
Look. This is the power of AI, right?
The national security threat known as AI.
AI can make every dream, every creative idea, it can make it come true.
So can hard work and ambition.
Except money. It's not going to give you money. So Billy was talking about this, and I thought, boy, what a great idea for a T-shirt. What an excellent idea for a T-shirt. Just like the, hey, Bubba, that's somebody's business. You never saw that shirt. I need to find it.
I did.
You did?
Yeah.
All right, check this out. Here is the new Billy Cawthon AI I think we could sell that, couldn't we?
Oh, God.
Here, hold on. Look at this one. Look at that one. You like that, Billy?
No, I do not like it. That's even worse.
Look at that kid's teeth.
That's why his teeth is bad.
That one's eating a hamburger.
That's fine. Eat the hamburger.
Yeah, pick it and pop it.
Eat your burger. Not
I
your
do like
burgers.
that. Isn't that crazy, though, how AI can do that? Man, that's just scary. That is just absolutely scary.
The whole AI thing is scary.
So the question is, when you were at church, was this like a grown man or was it a young boy?
No, it was a young boy. I don't know. I say he was 7 or 8. He was
tell
old
him?
enough to know better.
Did you tell him?
Did I tell? I couldn't tell him nothing. I was laying in the floor.
Yeah. Do y'all have hymnals at the church, like in the back?
We
of the,
did. We
do
did.
y'all have pews at y'all's church, or are they chairs?
At the new church, we have the interlocking chairs, and it has like a basket under the chair in front of you.
And is there something in those?
Yeah.
Okay, so next time you pick that thing up and launch it at him.
And this individual goes to the new church with us, and even to this day, he's approaching 18 years of age.
He's still picking and popping.
No, when I look at him, all I can think is, "You ate a booger. Don't touch me. Don't. I'm not shaking your hand. I'm not congratulating you on nothing. Don't do that."
No pun intended, but our friend Robert Kane, great man, just a good person. He said, "Picking on Billy." No pun intended.
Mr. Bob.
Oh, man. I did ask earlier, what are some of the pet peeves that other people have? Our friend Matthew Johnson, he's up in Minnesota. He's coming to visit. He and his wife coming to this area to visit in 2 weeks. You're going to have to come by and hang out with us.
Well, that might not be a good thing. Oh. Because they get down here, they're going to love it and not want to go back.
Dude, he just hit one, too, that just really irks me.
Oh, I'm
not exaggerating. Whenever I make these I'm not. There's some people, you tell, and they try to be cool and like, and they exaggerate it. I'm not exaggerating this. This is really nasty. Or eyelashes. Oh, man. I rented a car once and felt something weird on the seat while driving. I looked at it, and it was a fake eyelash stuck to the seat. I just think about all the gunk in the eye.
Would you rather have a fake eyelash or a real booger?
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Probably the fake eyelash.
Yeah, give me that eyelash.
All right.
Hell, I'll put it on and wink at you.
Oh, man. All right. Well, it's enough of that talk because our friend Melissa Barham over at Bandage Specialty, she said you guys are gross. She even put that green face that you made at church, when that happened.
I was about to color this bottle. Oh, God.
Hey, I want to ask you, so let's shift gears real quick. You had mentioned, I want to get into this debate real quick. There's a tradition in a church with benches that you sit in, the old pews or benches, pews, what we call them. And then there's also the chairs, the interlocking chairs. Mm-hmm. Now, you came from a church that had the pews, moved to the interlocking chairs. Was there a big uproar about that? Did anybody go against it? Did people like it? No. What's the general consensus?
Because where we went to, there were no, we went to an open, so you want a place to sit, let us get you a chair. So
nobody said, we really need to get pews in
here.
Did you have that?
It's funny that you would mention this because we had this discussion the other day with some church pews. And if you have a sanctuary and you put pews in there, that then becomes that sole purpose of that place. You can't use it for anything else. Mm-hmm. As to where if you have the interlocking chairs, if you want to break off into small groups or have a Wednesday night program or whatever, you can now use that large area.
Or what have you.
Multi-purpose. You could rearrange those chairs or whatever.
Or what have you.
What have yous. I'm going to strangle you with this cord.
I would love, we have a beautiful historic building here. It's the oldest Baptist church in Texas here at First, and I love our facility and just the history of the building. It's kind of cool to walk into a church and feel the history when you walk in. But there are some things, and one thing for me in the main side, I would love for us to have more of like stadium type seating, because the way they designed the old churches like here is it's just left to right pews, and those pews are cool, but they're kind of getting uncomfortable. And I would love for us to eventually have chairs, like those interlocking chairs. and then have the stage kind of come out like a horseshoe almost instead of it being flat. That way, when the pastor preaches, he can kind of walk into the audience. Does that make sense? Like you're not separated.
And like if he's really getting after it, he can do like a stage dive.
Yeah, he could dive. Yeah,
carry him.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
I don't know if Jason's going to go for that.
But you know what I'm saying though? Like I would love for it to kind of come out just a little bit, like a little horseshoe. You kind of feeling? You visualizing this?
Yeah, I'm visualizing.
And then have the seats just kind of tilted and interlocking chairs. How do y'all have y'all set up?
We have.
Are they like straight left and right,
no,
or they kind of face each other?
There's a center section that is straight up, and then there's two sides. There's a left and a right, and they're tilted in. Yeah.
See, I kind of like that better because it makes it feel like everybody's part of the group.
Well, that and there's not. And I'll give you a better example of a church that does this, but there's not really a bad viewpoint that way. Everywhere you sit, you're pretty much you're not having to turn your head one way or the other to look at the viewpoint, what's going on. It's directly in front of you.
You ever been in some where you're sitting there and you feel like if you're watching something and you have to just do this whole number, right? You have to like turn your whole body.
Oh God, yeah. But now I'm going to brag on this church, North Side. Church. Northside Baptist, 8.5 miles out on 980 or whatever Reagan says. They have quite possibly some of the most comfortable seats. Yeah. And it's stadium style, like you get up and whoop, it folds up like a movie theater. But you could sit in one of his chairs for 2 hours and not even realize it.
There was I'll never forget this, and I can't.
Hey, something about their sanctuary, man. He was telling me, and I'm friends with Reagan, or everybody's friends with Reagan, but I feel like I'm friends with Reagan. They had some crew come in there, and with the acoustics and design of that sanctuary, if you were sitting directly in front of him, or if you're in the far left, far right, middle, wherever you're at, the sound quality, the decibel, everything is exactly the same. Mm-hmm. I mean, they have fine-tuned that structure, and to me, that's just amazing.
Yeah, there's so much technology now. I've been over there for a funeral service when Coach Williams passed away. It's just a beautiful service. In fact, did you know his wife called in and won something on this show a few weeks ago?
I'd be doggone.
Yeah, she said she was just scrolling through, saw the show, and texted in to win. And then afterwards, she had texted me, and she said,
"Now, did they move, or did she move?"
No, I think she's in the Conroe area.
Okay, yeah.
And that's it. Yeah, she was. She was the one. I bought a pecan pie from Two Bonds and a Bakery, and I just had this idea for before Thanksgiving. I said, today I'm just going to give away a dessert. Whenever you answer the phone, I'm going to ask you what you want, and I'm going to go get it. And so I asked her, "What do you want for Thanksgiving?" She said, "I'd love a pecan pie." So I went over to Two Blondes and a Bakery, bought a pecan pie for her. She drove in from Conroe. I hope she picked it up. This pie was $40. It was a good pie. I guarantee it was a good pie.
For $40,
yeah.
It would have been like a dancing lady that popped out of it.
No, it was good. They do such a great, Lexi and the girls over there do such a good job. But she had messaged me afterwards. She goes, "You knew my husband, Marcus Williams." I said, "Yeah, I had no idea that you were his." I said, "Yes, ma'am, I did." And I thought the world of him. Marcus would be up there, and I'd be setting up cameras whenever I was broadcasting and brought video to the Hornets. And I was sitting there, and that's how I got to know Marcus. He was always up there in the press box. And we started having conversations before games, and eventually those conversations started leading to talking about the Lord. And I just love his testimony and his heart. And, I just hated when he passed. It was a tragic passing. Thanks, COVID hit him, and he had already had some health issues. But for a young man, just loved him, and what a tremendous legacy that he left behind for his family and those beautiful little children of his. And friends, that's why here's the inspiration this morning. And Billy's here, and I know he's with Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, but please listen to me. I've talked about it probably 1,000 times here through 418 episodes now. Cherish the moments that you have with the people in your life today. Don't think that you're going to get to them tomorrow, because we are not guaranteed tomorrow. We have no idea what the future holds. The only thing that we know is exactly right now, this moment, this exact moment. We don't know 2 seconds from now, but we know this moment. And make the decision today, especially Christmas right around the corner, make the decision today to reconnect with family. Maybe there's somebody you haven't talked to. I was talking to a guy the other day, Billy, And he's discouraged because he said every time he gets ready to go do something, he has a health problem. He has not seen his daughter in 14 years.
Wow.
And he said, I haven't been able to see her in over a decade, 14 years. And he said, I was planning on going to visit her for Christmas. And he goes, and now I'm sick again and I can't go.
Can she not come see him?
No, there's some, I don't know what I didn't get into the personal details of it, but there was just, he was going to go see her and they can't. So long story short is you don't know what the future holds. So make sure that you cherish those moments and just love on your family and those near you. I went yesterday. We did carols here at the church, Christmas caroling. Now, I know you don't like Christmas music, but is there like a good spirit about you if someone came and sang a Christmas, like a group of people? Let's just say they showed up.
Our youth group does that. We go caroling.
And do you go with them?
Well, I don't want to miss none of the action.
But you sing with them?
Of course not.
But that's a good thing. We went over to Creekside and went over there and sang to a few of the folks because we have church members there. We went to another lady's house and then we went over to the Carriage Inn. Mm-hmm. And it made me think about a couple of things. I talked to a lady over there at Creekside, and her name, I believe it's Doris, and she had this incredible story about her mission work that she did when she lived in China. And I said, I'd love to come by and just record you sometime. And so I'm going to make it a priority
I'd like to go to China and get some American food.
See what it's like. Yeah. But it was neat though, and those are the things I'm talking about. If you have something like that you want to do, then go do it before it's too late. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to try to set up a time at the beginning of the new year to go by and just record her story and talk to her. I think that would be something that folks would really enjoy listening to. It brings up one other point, Billy. I know I'm talking and kind of rambling on here, but realize how blessed we are in Huntsville. Can you do that this morning? And especially for our retirement communities. You know, I've been into numerous retirement facilities here in this area and Huntsville. And did you know that every single one of them that I've been in has been clean, has been organized, has been professional, has been compassionate, caring. I can't say that about other communities that I've been to retirement homes and nursing facilities. Every single place that I've been in Huntsville that takes care of our senior citizens has been absolutely outstanding. Carriage Inn. We went over. I've never been into the Carriage Inn yesterday.
That's
went over
nice.
Boy, it's nice. Creekside, beautiful, very nice.
You looking at getting a room over at Carriage Inn?
I kind of walked in and grabbed my hip a little bit and kind of went, "Oh, my name's Billy. Oh, Billy, come here." And they said, "Come on in, buddy."
Yeah, come on in. We got your room ready.
But no, in all seriousness, they're good people, and I just want to commend all the folks in our community that work in healthcare, that are nurses, that are caretakers. Please don't ever feel like you are not valued. You are valued beyond measure. And every one of those folks at Carriage Inn yesterday was just unbelievable, the compassion that they were showing to those residents over there. Mm-hmm. So on a final note, I did want to say just a public thing that we are thinking about Will Durham and his family. I know his father had just passed, and Will has became a friend to me over the last 4 years. Got to know him as our DA here and does an excellent job in our community. And so I just want to say that our prayers are with Will and his family, especially right now during the holidays. I know it's tough to go through that in the holidays, but a man that leaves behind an incredible legacy, his daddy who passed, and just a tremendous man here in the Huntsville community as well. Well, hey, let's take a break. I want to go over a few things, Billy. We'll conjure up something else to talk about when we come back.
Sure, yeah.
So Billy Cawthon here with us, Kyle Kreiner in studio. He's got the show. He is the show supervisor today.
Yep, yes, he is.
It's exactly what this show is called, and he is the show supervisor today.
That's right.
Hey, what do you want to give away today, Billy? I got 2 final Lone Star Lights tickets or a $50 Cafe Texan gift card. I'll leave it up to you, man.
No, let's do the Lone Star Lights.
Man, I was really hoping you wouldn't do that. Okay, Lone Star Lights. We got 2 final Lone Star Lights at Carolina Creek. How many, Kyle? 3 days. Yeah, 3. You only got 3 days
That's what
left.
I'm saying. Let's go.
That's good. 2
I
remaining
had a
tickets.
reason why I said what I said.
Did you go?
No.
Are y'all going this year?
No. Sorry.
All right. Kyle's going tonight. Taking his. You know, Kyle won 2 tickets, and then he texted in the next week and won 2 more, so he got all 4 for his family.
Look at there.
There you go. 2
It
of them.
pays to play. Woo.
Yay, joy. 2 tickets to Carolina Creek Lone Star Lights, and all you have to do this morning is text in the keyword
Holiday.
Text that in on the 0 Degree Creations phone and text line.
Matter of fact, if you don't sing the Holiday Road song or whatever when we call you, you automatically disqualified.
And I want to tell you something. If your lights are out, can you get them fixed? It's Christmas time. Plug in your lights and get them fixed, Billy, right?
Yeah, fix your
Even if it's 1 or 2 lights, just plug them in. It's Christmas time and get them fixed. There's nothing worse than looking at something and then the lights are out on it. I have a couple out on my house. Fix your Christmas lights.
Yeah, or don't put them up at all.
Yeah, especially if they're high up in the air.
Yeah.
Text in Holiday on the 0 Degree Creations phone and text line at 936-339-0139.
What's the purpose behind Christmas lights anyhow?
I don't know. Just joy. All right.
Joy to the electric company.
We'll take a break. Stay with us. More to come. It's your show. This is Good Morning Huntsville. We are here on a faithful Friday, as always, brought to you by our great friends at Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. Hometown traditions, hometown values. And it's our family serving yours
Since 2002.
We'll be back in a moment. Stay with us.
I started in 2008.
Hi, I'm Billy Cawthon, manager of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. We know times of loss are tough, and you need a place to feel comfortable and cared for. At Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, we pride ourselves on being with you during those really tough days. You can rest assured that we will be on your side and by your side every step of the way. Thank you for your trust. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, supporting families every day, every step.
This is Guardian Defense in Huntsville, Texas, a trusted family-owned and operated gun store and range in the heart of East Texas. Guardian Defense is your one-stop destination for Texas LTC, NRA basic pistol and rifle courses, pistol refresher training, as well as a wide selection of quality firearms and ammunition. At Guardian Defense, empowerment is within reach through their Texas DPS-approved license to carry classes. Certified instructors will guide you through every facet of firearm safety, conflict resolution, and the pertinent legal aspects. Book now to become proficient and responsible in handling a firearm with complete confidence. For the eager learners, the fundamentals of pistol and rifle usage await discovery in their comprehensive 8-hour NRA basic courses. You're invited to connect with Guardian Defense on Facebook and Instagram, or give them a call at 936-293-0364. You can also visit them online at guardiandefensellc.com. Guardian Defense, your reliable partner in mastering firearm safety and acquiring quality firearms in the heart of Texas.
Hey, I'm Denise Olivas, Business Account Specialist at Walker County Federal Credit Union, and our business is helping you take care of your business. In addition to personal accounts, Walker County Federal Credit Union also offers business accounts and business lending for commercial customers. We're devoted to taking care of the needs of our individual members and helping our business members with their financial success too. Call us today and find out how easy it is to work with Walker County Federal Credit Union. Member NCUA.
So, what's inside the mysterious little box?
Whoa, what box? Oh, that box over there.
You went to Elliott.
Wait, don't open it yet. Oh, and yes, I went to see Elliott's Jewelers just a couple of days ago.
Inside the box, is it golden?
Well, I was a little concerned about the price of gold because it's high, but Elliott really helped me find something beautiful and monetarily agreeable.
Oh, well, hey, can I open it now? Please?
Whoa, just a little longer. You have to at least wait until Christmas Day.
Oh, well, I can do that.
Elliott's Jewelers. Fine jewelry and engravable gifts. Schedule your appointment at elliottjewelers.com. That's ELLIOTTS Jewelers.com.
Make sure there's something extra special inside the mysterious little box you give this season.
Imagine a professional office space that elevates your business image without the corporate price tag. Huntsville Executive Office Suites are coming soon to Lake Road. Enjoy high-speed internet, a fully equipped kitchen, and 24/7 secure access. Take advantage of our live answering service, advertising on our outdoor video sign, and a convenient location just a quarter mile from SHSU. Lease terms start at 6 months. Call Raven Property Management at 936-225-4378. Huntsville Executive Office Suites. Grow your business without outgrowing your budget.
Tomorrow's Promise Montessori schools believe in creating spaces where children can learn, grow, and use their imaginations. At any Tomorrow's Promise location, children enjoy the largest playgrounds in town. Tomorrow's Promise Montessori is a fun school where every child learns at their own pace, and mastery of a concept is expected before moving on to the next concept. At Tomorrow's Promise, every child is respected, loved, and nurtured for the unique individual that they are.
Tomorrow's Promise Academy on Veterans Memorial now open. Visit tomorrowspromise.info for more information. Education you can trust. This is KHSP LP, Huntsville, Texas, the spirit of Huntsville. Support for SpiritRadio.fm comes from loyal listeners just like you. Want to help spread the good news across Huntsville and beyond? Underwriting opportunities are available for loyal listeners, businesses, and nonprofits. Visit SpiritRadio.fm and tap
Hey, old buddy. Hello, old feller. Welcome back at it, Billy.
I got to put my earmuffs on.
Hey, are you a little tired today?
I'm a little tired.
I'm tired today, man.
It's, it's
just because you have
as you non-funeral professional people would say, it's Friday, it's the weekend. We're going to go jet skiing and down to the lake. And
it's the weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, we ain't doing that. We're going to sit here and drink our Topo Chico.
It's got twisted lime in it.
Do you drink that stuff before?
Yeah.
You like it a lot?
I drink it every day.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Never seen you with it before. Something new I found out about you. Something new I found out about you, did it? Hey, here we are, 44 degrees, a little chilly this morning. High, beautiful sunny day, 63 degrees tonight, 34 tomorrow. How about 57 and sunny for your Saturday? And then as we move on through next week, some rain in the forecast. But check this out, partly sunny Christmas Day, a high of 67 degrees. It's actually a little bit cooler than they thought it would be. I was talking to...
So you'll still make it to Grandma's house?
Still make it, yep. I was talking to a lady here at church yesterday, and she was... I don't know, maybe she wasn't joking around. She said when it's hot outside for Christmas, her husband likes to set the AC on 40 and light up the fireplace. Just to get that Christmas spirit going.
That doesn't surprise me.
I would do it. But here's the deal. When I turn on my AC with the fireplace on or the heater with the fireplace on, like the suction of the unit sucks in the smoke throughout the house. So I can't do that. There's nothing I can do for that, So, well, hey, welcome back in, friends, as we are rolling here. This is your show. It's Good Morning Huntsville. Let us know that you're out there today. We always love hearing from you. Matthew Johnson, by the way, he was saying there's 12 inches of snow on the ground there in Minnesota. A lot going on up there. Not here. Our friend Steph Valley over at Magnolia Kennel, good morning to you. My buddy Wally Harmon joining from the Austin area. Good morning, Wally. Adrian Hunter, Cabins and More of Texas. You know what I love about Adrian? She comes to our Billy Cawthon restaurant reports.
She does.
That means a lot. And guess what, Adrian? We're going today. I don't know where yet, Billy.
Yeah, I don't know either.
We'll figure that out in a little bit. But we are going today at lunch. You all can join us. Deep Clean Texas is with us today. That is Sky Carlton. And appreciate her. Kathy Breen joining us. Good morning to you, Kathy. My buddy Steven in Liberty Hill, Texas. You know where Liberty Hill is?
I don't.
Liberty Hill. There's a lot of liberty on that hill there. Mm-hmm. He's joining us this morning. Good to see you.
Is there an actual hill? Or
it's kind of like a little, not really. There's probably not a lot of liberty going on over there either. Grace Wakefield, good morning to you. My sister, Rebecca, good morning. My sister's facing a kind of that uncertainty right now because whenever you have things happen she works as a government job, federal job with.
She worked for the government?
USDA. Mm-hmm. And, anytime there are funding problems with the government, that affects her her job and millions of other government workers. And so I'm hoping that whatever this bill is that they – why don't you ever hear of these government funding things now until like the week before it happens?
I don't know.
Wasn't Kyle over here laughing about something?
Something I said.
Oh, okay.
Or something.
All right. Well, so,
or something.
See, when I was younger and people would laugh like that, I thought they were making fun of me all the time.
They were.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Thanks a lot, Billy.
Well, you're a full-grown adult man-child now. Just tell them to shut up.
All right. We'll see y'all later.
Yeah, bye.
Hurt my feelings. I'm just kidding. Anyways, so I hope that they get this funding passed so my sister can not have to worry about that. That's tough, And when
she'll have to come work for you if things don't work out.
Well, some of those jobs, too, that are essential government worker jobs, like they go to work, and when these furloughs happen, but they're still required to go to work, they don't get paid. Now, I think they make it up to them. They always act like, well, the one side of the media will write they don't get paid, and the other side will write they don't get paid now, but they will get reimbursed. With interest. With interest, so, but it's still tough. Got to be there if you're air traffic control, yeah. A couple of things here. None of this is really good. Hey, check this out. 1820. Missouri had an idea, Billy. They imposed a $1 bachelor tax on unmarried men between 21 and 50. Some of them felt that it was a good investment. A $1 bachelor tax. Why would you do that?
I guess to encourage people to get married and start a family.
And what's weird is like China right now, they're in a lot of trouble because they were restricting people from having children, and now they are facing a population crisis. Now that the older generations are passing away and the families aren't as big as they used to be. Have you been reading about any of this or heard about this?
Nah, I just stick to Huntsville news.
So it's kind of
when it gets to here, then I'll start studying about it.
If you were 51 though during this, if you're 51, you get to keep the $1. You didn't have to. You didn't have to get rid of it. And some preferred to pay that penalty over getting married.
In 1820,
that's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
Was 1842, the very first built-in bathtub was installed in Cincinnati. 1842. Neighbors threw a shower for him when this thing was done.
Let's talk about that. How do you know that's when the first one was put in?
I have no idea.
I mean, I've done some awesomely dumb stuff on my own long before it was popular.
It's like, who? Yeah, you're right. Who thinks of this, Billy? Yeah. Harvey Firestone was born on this date, 1868. Obviously famous for Firestone tires. There was one guy who never had to worry about retiring. One guy never had to retire.
I wonder if he ever recapped what he did.
Retreaded. Firestone had some bad tires back in the day. You remember that, man?
Yeah, they were on the Ford Explorers.
Yeah, they went in the Ford trucks that had the shake of death. Or the death wobble, is that what it was?
When I worked at Overhead Door, we had one that had the death wobble. And you'd be going down the road, everything just fine, minding your own business, just whistling, doing whatever. And all of a sudden, that sucker would side to side. And, almost like you blew a tire. And you would finally get it shut down and pulled over to the shoulder and get out, like, which one is it? And all four of them are fine.
What did they ever determine caused that? Were they able to recall those and fix the issue?
I don't know because, of course, back then it was still more Henry. We took ours back and they fixed it.
Something to do with the caliper of the tires or something?
Something to do with the alignment.
With the alignment, Kyle says.
And then there's a shock that goes in between.
Yeah, that's what they did on the Overhead Door truck. They put some type of aftermarket shock, not the one that came on it or something.
And that fixed it. You know what
I guess I didn't get to drive it much after that.
You know what would happen? It was really weird. When that would start happening, they also had it programmed into your radio where it would start playing that song, wobble, 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 toot, 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 wobble, wobble, wobble. You remember that, Billy? Did it do that on y'all's vehicle? I was hoping. I didn't know if it did or not, Billy. I'm sorry, man. Okay, Thomas Edison, 1879. Privately demonstrated that the incandescent light at Menlo. He demonstrated the incandescent light at Menlo Park, New Jersey. Isn't that crazy?
I've done a little bit of studying on Mr. Edison there, and that he wasn't always
on the up and up.
Yeah. He pretty much got to where he was at by suing the pants off anybody who was trying to be in a competition with him.
They just sued them and then took their ideas.
Well, he would lock them up in legal actions to where they couldn't move forward with anything.
Well, with this light, the incandescent light, it started a barrage of "What's up" jokes. So everybody, what's up?
There you have it, folks. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, thanks for being here. In 1945, the United States ended tire rationing. Obviously, a lot of war efforts were going on and post-World War II. 1945, though, it was a good year for Goodyear. All right. Today is National – hey, it's your favorite day, Billy. National Go Caroling Day today. National Go Caroling. National Sangria Day. It's Mud Day, and it's International Human Solidarity Day today. So just to kind of be by yourself today, Billy.
Too late for that.
You know what we should do? We should have thought about these national day ofs and like the Solidarity Day. I should have came in, if I would have known it, I would have put like a cardboard wall right here. Just, to kind of have a little solitude during the show.
We wouldn't have like a friendship flap, little wicket. Hey, man.
Little confession window.
Yeah.
Hey, Billy. Gotta tell you something.
It's been 3,000 days since my last confession.
Oh, man. Somebody was doing this. Here's a couple things. Did you like Home Alone? I mean, classic movie. Did you like the Home Alone movies?
Yeah, when I was younger, yeah.
I still like them. I like Home Alone 1 and Home Alone 2. They came out, I think there's up to Home Alone 5. Anything after 2 is garbage, though, in my opinion. They took
kind of like the Karate Kids.
Yeah, I never, the first one was all right, and after that I never watched anymore. The only movie, here's a couple that are. You got me on another train here. Home Alone 1, Home Alone 2, good movies. Good movies. Macaulay Culkin was in them. Great movies, by the way. Terminator 2, great movies. Can you think of any other 1-2s that were both great? Rocky? Kyle said Rocky.
Smokey and the Bandit.
Smokey and the Bandit. I never saw the second one. Never saw the second Smokey and the Bandit.
Well, there you go. Oh, that's the one where they wound up smuggling an elephant or something. Remember that?
I vaguely remember that. Hangover 1, Hangover 2. I don't remember the second. Yeah, maybe I do.
Hangover 3, not so much.
See, there's a lot of them. Normally the seconds are bad.
Yeah. Well, they're just, piggybacking off the good they did on the first one. It just never seems to.
And the Joy of Christmas Spirit, Santa Claus, and Santa Claus 2 were pretty
And then
good.
you take the whole Star Wars thing, and I never understood how they numbered those things,
Are you a Star Wars fan?
No, I'm not.
I've never watched even.
I've never watched it. But my son is not like super, but like he's so doggone smart. He knows all that mess, and I don't understand. Like the third was the first one, and the fourth was the second, and it's confusing to me.
So the first 3 that were done in the 70s or whatever.
Kyle said the first 3 in the 70s.
George Lucas wrote 1 through 9.
He wrote 1 through 9. Kyle says George Lucas wrote it. Couldn't get the contract.
For all 9 of them.
For all 9.
Potatoes is in 3, 4, and 5.
So the meat of it, 3, 4, and 5. I never knew that.
And then later he went back and did 1, 2, and 3 in the
And then came back into the. See, I never was a Star Wars
fan.
I didn't like
I can hear him, and I feel like you're telling me what he said, but I realize you're telling him what he said.
Well, I'm saying it because the audience, because there's like dead silence.
It's
so
like, I'm sitting right here. I can hear the guy.
Yeah. No, I'm repeating it because the audience they can't hear it. So, well, anyways, not a fan
because they're not willing to listen.
Yellowstone. Do you ever watch the Yellowstone series?
I tell you what, because we're cheap and we have Netflix or whatever. We did watch like the first season or whatever, and I totally loved it. And then the new season came out on Paramount Plus or what, and we can't get it. So
well, and Kevin Costner got killed off, and so for me that just did it. I mean, he was the.
Well, and like I see little spoilers on Facebook or whatever, and
oh, that's your phone.
Yeah, there's no good information on there.
Yeah, sorry, I just had some message come in too. So, anyways, yeah, there's a lot going on.
You knew that was my phone because you picked it up. You could tell it was a quality iPhone Apple product.
Yeah, that's what it was. One other thing here, Arnold Schwarzenegger is at it again. You haven't heard of his name in a long time. He has been spending his holiday season filming a new movie, The Man with the Bag. He's Santa who turns to his naughty list to find a former thief to help him get his stolen magic bag back. It's his first movie in 5 years. This guy goes from like beating up people to
Where'd they get that idea from? Oh, look.
This would be great to have him in the movie. I'm back.
I'm Santa Claus.
Oh,
God
man.
Almighty. You're talking about scrape. And I'm not picking on Arnold, but that's just not who I would cast. I mean, that is scraping the bottom of the barrel for a Santa.
I really enjoyed, even though it's definitely not a family-friendly movie, but I really enjoyed Bad Santa.
I've seen bits and pieces of it, but
I think the movie's hilarious, man. You know,
when I sit down and watch a movie, you got 30 minutes. Honest to God, I'm good for 30 minutes, and then I'm on to something else. Yeah.
The heart of that movie is kind of in the middle, is what I really like. Billy Bob Thornton is one of my favorite actors. I like Will Ferrell too. I think Will Ferrell's always really funny, and another guy I always enjoyed watching growing up, Adam Sandler. And Billy Bob Thornton's still going. He has that new show that Kyle's a huge fan of.
He was talking about how much he liked it and how real it was.
He
just a
said
minute ago.
The reality of the oil field to a T. He said, in fact, it's even better than what the oil field is. He goes, that's how good it is.
He says when he watches, he feels like he needs to clock in.
Yeah. What is that, Landman, I think is what it's called. Have you seen that one yet?
No.
That's a new one that's out.
But Kyle, if y'all can't tell, we're being very sarcastic.
Yeah, he's looking at us like he's about to start throwing stuff over here.
But you put that phone down.
All right, we're going to take a break. We'll figure out the restaurant report when we come back.
We ain't done no work.
Yeah, we ain't done nothing. I ain't got no gas in it.
Ain't got no gas in it.
Final opportunity here on this Friday to text in. The phone line will go down at 8:35, and so it's your final opportunity. Text in that keyword holiday for your chance to win 2 tickets to Lone Star Lights.
Hula Day.
All you got to do is text it in 936-339-0139. We'll step aside. We'll take a break, and we will wrap it up. We'll also have the restaurant report when we come back. It is a fabulous Friday brought to you by Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. Stay with us. We'll be back in a moment. It's Good Morning Huntsville.
Hi, I'm Billy Cawthon, manager of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. We know times of loss are tough, and you need a place to feel comfortable and cared for. At Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, we pride ourselves on being with you during those really tough days. You can rest assured that we will be on your side and by your side every step of the way. Thank you for your trust. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, supporting families every day, every step.
Hey, I'm Denise Olivas, Business Account Specialist at Walker County Federal Credit Union, and our business is helping you take care of your business. In addition to personal accounts, Walker County Federal Credit Union also offers business accounts and business lending for commercial customers. We're devoted to taking care of the needs of our individual members and helping our business members with their financial success too. Call us today and find out how easy it is to work with Walker County Federal Credit Union. Member NCUA.
Hey friends, Rob Hipp, Media and Community Outreach Minister here at First Baptist Church, Huntsville. Let me ask you, when's the last time you felt real hope? Maybe it's been a while since you've been to church, or maybe you've never felt connected to a church at all. Well, friends, that's okay. Here at First Baptist, we're a harbor of hope, and we welcome everyone just as they are. We have programs throughout the week for all ages to come together, ask questions, grow in faith, and find the hope that only Jesus Christ can bring. Whether you're looking for a fresh start or a community to call home, we'd love for you to join us. Come experience something real. For more information, visit fbchuntsville.org. First Baptist Church Huntsville, a harbor of hope.
In this harbor of hope, we are safe inside.
Imagine a professional office space that elevates your business image without the corporate price tag. Huntsville Executive Office Suites are coming soon to Lake Road. Enjoy high-speed internet, a fully equipped kitchen, and 24/7 secure access. Take advantage of our live answering service, advertising on our outdoor video sign, and a convenient location just a quarter mile from SHSU. Lease terms start at 6 months. Call Raven Property Management at 936-225-4378. Huntsville Executive Office Suites. Grow your business without outgrowing your budget. The Oak Ridge Disciple House is a faith-based 501c3 nonprofit Christian character building ministry helping men 18 and older who are suffering from drug and alcohol addictions. If you or someone you know needs help, there is light at the end of the tunnel, and that light can be found through the Oak Ridge Disciple House. For more information, visit oakridgedisciplehouse.com. This is KHSP-LP, Huntsville, Texas, the spirit of Huntsville.
This is Deneen with Guardian Defense, and you're listening to Spirit Radio.
Support for SpiritRadio.fm comes from loyal listeners just like you. Want to help spread the good news across Huntsville and beyond? Underwriting opportunities are available for loyal listeners, businesses, and nonprofits. Visit SpiritRadio.fm and tap Donate today.
Hey, old good buddy. I feel like the other day, Billy, I was Facebooking you, like the voice stuff on Facebook. Was that you?
Oh, yeah, we were playing CB over the, yeah.
Let's see here real quick. I'm going to pull this up. See, one thing I love about, once you get in a community, you start connecting with people who have like-minded entertainment value. Yeah. You and Rick are that for me, man. And so, let's see. Let me see. Oh, that was that was the.
About a mile out of Shaky Town. I says, Big Ben, this here's a rubber duck, and I'm about to put the hammer down.
I was thinking of you when I heard that song, and then I said,
yeah, because see,
Breaker 19 going down to 19, good buddy.
Oh, we have a blast, y'all.
That was it. Yeah, I said, it's breaker 19, good buddy, going down 19. What's your 20? Come back, come on. And Billy said, riding west on the 30 with the hammer down. Come on back, good buddy.
And I was getting after it.
We've talked about this, but I maybe I've never really fully paid attention. Do you have a CB in your truck right now?
No, I do not. I have a two-way radio, but it is not a CB radio.
You want to put a CB in your truck, man? I kind of want to mount. I want to get one in my truck just so you and I can drive around and talk.
Here's what you do. And you go to Walmart and get one of those plastic cutting boards, and you can mount your CB, your microphone clip, all that to that chopping board, and then you get the cord where you just plug it in the cigarette lighter and a magnetic antenna.
Yeah, see, I've got a little one. I don't have a way to mount it, but I can do what you just said.
And then those chopping boards have the handles, so when you're not using it, you can just take the whole thing out and set it in your garage.
You've done this before.
When we test drove two-way radios a while back, that's how they...
If I get a CB going in my truck, will you put one in your truck?
Yes, I will. I will talk to you.
Kyle, do you want to get in on this? You need some CBs? I've got one, but you got a couple? Let's let Kyle. We need to get Kyle in on this, and we need to get Rick in on this.
Big old whip antennas.
We need to get this thing going, man. That'd be cool. Just, hey, good buddy, where are you at over there?
We used to have a CB shop here, but they shut down.
Used to have a CB club.
I don't know about a club, but he could sure make that thing talk.
Well, that's old Earl here. Earl, what time we meeting up for CB Weekly? What do you do at CB Weekly?
I don't know. I guess you hang out at the hitching post.
You hang out at the hitching post and just talk like you're on the CB radio while you eat. Hey, good buddy, how's that steak come on?
Burger 19, darling, I need some salt.
Oh, speaking of hitching posts, there's a lady named Darla Jean in Fargo that I met. Darla Jean Harlow, sweet lady, and she has this bison wagon she decked out. It's her,
and it was the hitching post that made you think of that.
Yes, and here's why. She said, "Rob, you're from Huntsville, right?" She goes, "Yeah." She goes, I used to drive big trucks." I said, "Really?" I could picture Darla Jean. Well, let me show you a picture of Darla Jean. You tell me.
Was her nickname Large Marge?
No. She's a sweet lady, and she mailed us a blanket when Caden was born. Now it's a controversial blanket. She made it, and you know what it has on it? Bearcats and NDSU sewed together. It was pretty cool. Now, this lady, you could tell she looks like a truck driver kind of lady. Mm-hmm. And I don't mean that rudely. She's a tough, gruff lady. She don't play. Darla Jean, wonderful lady. Well, she told me, she goes, "Yeah, Rob, I knew I read up on you. You're from Huntsville." I said, "Yes, ma'am." Or you came from there. I said, "Yes, ma'am." She goes, "Well, I used to drive big trucks." She goes, "You know where my favorite place to stop on the way on 45 was?" I said, "What?" She said, "The hitching post."
Back in the day, you could, especially that cafe, like Mr. B's or whatever, you could get fed.
Can I just say, I'm not, well, I don't know. It's kind of like the Hart's Chicken Buffet.
I could go back.
Yeah, that's somebody's.
You heard the man.
Okay.
Nobody else heard him, but you heard the man.
Yeah, Bubba, that's somebody's business.
We could go back there today, too.
Yeah, the door, I'll say this, the door at the hitching post opens up perfectly.
It does
fine.
now. Yeah, it's, whoo.
Yeah, it swivels
Well,
really
I mean,
good.
they got a new restaurant in there, I think. I don't know. Every time you go by, the sign has changed. Same thing over at Kudos. It's always a different spot over there.
I won't even get. I'll tell you after the show. Something about Kudos is funny. Bridget said. I'll just say that it was something to do like on the radio and a remote, and I was like, why would they do that? Like, who's going to drive out to Kudos? Nothing on Kudos, but who's going to make the trip over?
Who names their gas station after a 1980s Kellogg snack?
It was just funny because we drove by and Bridget kind of laughed, said they took the money and ran. Because I'm thinking, like, who's going to go? What for,
Grand opening of a gas station.
Come on by. We're giving away bags of chips. Nothing on the gas station.
So what does your gas station do that the other one doesn't?
Well, I can tell you what one does that the other ones don't. They charge $3.99 per gallon, and the gas is bad, and it ruins your generator. That is one that one does that the other one don't.
And there's always somebody there getting
it. And I happen to be that moron that got it that one day. The reason the generator, it was... It was like this. Like Roy, it's bad gas is what it was.
It's bad gas. Got bad gas in it.
It had gas in it, but it was bad gas. Ruined my generator. I had to take that whole thing apart and clean out the carburetor. There's varnish all in that thing after I ran that gas through it, man. No one. Yeah, exactly. Costing nobody. And I'm sitting there thinking, this was during the hurricane, Billy. I was like, man, nobody's here. Great. Every other gas station was.
I pass it every day on the way to work. I'm like, okay, so it's $3.99 here. But I go down to Brookshire's, and it's $2.39.
Yeah. How does that work?
3 blocks.
3
blocks.
It's not even that, really.
I have no idea how it works. We're in the wrong business. But I've learned the margins.
Their dinosaur juice must be really good.
Well, I've learned the margins in that business. They're not that great. The gas mart, like, you're not making a ton of money.
Well, yeah, you're trying to get them to come in the store. That's why, to
buy the convenience.
Yeah, your receipt never prints out and all that other mess, and you got to get a honey bun and a Dr. Pepper, and that's $82.59.
The CB Club is starting back, though, so we'll announce that. Let's head over to the Good Buddy. We'll call it the Good Buddy Club.
Good Buddy Club.
Would you wear a shirt if it said the Good Buddy Club?
Hell no.
Oh, man.
They do. They're Walker County Amateur Radio Club.
Yeah, man.
But this is Citizens Band, okay? We're on Citizens Band.
What should we call it, Billy? Let's give this a name on the show real quick. I mean, I like the CB Good Buddy Club.
And then it Come On Back Club.
Come on back, come on club.
Breaker 936.
Yeah, I like that. Breaker 936. Breaker. Here we go. Hold on. Breaker. Breaker. How do you spell that? Breaker?
I graduated from Huntsville.
Is it like break, like you're hitting your brakes? Breaker. Okay, then. What'd you say? Breaker 936? I like that logo for CB Radio Club.
For those of y'all that don't
Good
know,
buddy.
this man loves some AI.
I was doing it this
logo
morning.
Generations.
We generated some really good radio station logos.
We did.
Earlier.
I mean, the local guys would be very pleased with us. And
man, they were great.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Let's see this one real quick, Billy. It's on its way. We'll head over to that 0 Degree Creations phone line here in a minute. I love this part. It's like a teaser. You don't know what it is. Oh, look at this one, buddy. Look at that. Look how cool that one looks. It's got a bear on it. It says Breaker 936. Good buddy. That actually looks like a really good shirt. You don't want that one, Billy? You're like, no way, man. Oh, that's classic, man.
Yeah, classic.
You wouldn't wear that?
Wear it. I'm thinking about getting a tattoo.
Like, what is the point of that?
He's not even screaming into the mic right.
Let's see the next one. Look at this guy. Lub 936. Good buddy. Breaker.
Oh, my Jesus.
All right, hold on. Here's another one. Breaker CB Radio
That's
Club.
a little more like it.
That's pretty legit. You let us know. Jason Thompson said that is a hard no on the Good Buddy Club.
Well, we try.
That's kind of cool. Breaker 936.
Yeah.
All right, we'll think about it. Kyle says the Bearcat Breaker. I can't do that. The university will come after me.
Yeah, they'll say they already have something in place.
It's funny how, they say I can't use that, but there's about 20 other ones out there that use that name, so whatever. My sister says the Breaker RB Club, R for Rob, B for Billy. Breaker RB. Breaker RB, come on back, buddy. Breaker 19 Club. Anyways, we'll think of that, Billy. That's good fun.
Yeah, I'll add that to my list of things to worry about throughout the next couple of weeks.
I'll call you. What's going on? Man, I've been sick. Why? I've been worried sick about this club. I come over. There's I go drive by your house and all your stuff's thrown out in the yard. Jacqueline, what's going on with Billy? He's been so worried sick about this club. I had to get him out of the house. She says he's been so worried, good buddy. Gosh, all right, let's get over to that phone line.
God, Kyle's not helping this because I got an amp in my closet and I was looking at it yesterday.
Good morning.
Hey, good buddy. What's your 20, good buddy?
Oh, I'm at Santa's workshop working hard.
Oh, all right. Have you been listening to this hogwash the past 20 minutes?
Yes.
Why? Why would you put yourself through that?
The people only listen so they get a prize and then they hang up.
Oh, that's no. What I mean, as soon as I entered in, I'd tune out.
Oh, Dad, I've been laughing at y'all all morning. With you. Excuse me, with you.
I love Friday. It's a
no,
great
that's
way.
fine if you want to laugh at us. We understand where we're at.
So, Liz, let me ask you a question. What do you think about the CB Club? Would you join us?
Probably not.
Great. Well, I guess it's got to be.
Sorry.
It's got to be an all guys club.
You're breaking up. You got to adjust your squelch.
Yeah. It's an all guys club. Sorry, there, good buddy. Yep. Anyway,
I'll put one in Dad's truck for him.
Well, this is Liz Spear. Just a wonderful lady here.
Noah's truck needs a CB radio.
Yeah. Hey, can you ask your dad if he'd put one in there? How cool would that be?
Oh yeah, he's got
Dad, will you put a CB in your radio in your truck?
She's asking.
So you can talk to Billy and Roy and Rob. He says, yeah.
Yeah, I know he's got one.
Hey, ask him
from his Boy Scout days.
ask him if he wants to join the Good Buddy Club. Hey, can you please ask him? Can you ask him if he wants to join the Good Buddy Club?
He had one back in the 70s in his truck. He'll go back and get it.
Okay, there's one last question. Can you please ask him if he'd like to join the Good Buddy Club?
Dad, did you want to join the Good Buddy Club with Billy and Rob? Join the Good Buddy Club. Uh-huh. Sure,
All
he
right,
says.
there, perfect. There
We just signed up our first member.
We got our first member. Yes. All right. Oh, that's great. All right. Well, Liz, 2 tickets to Lone Star Lights. Have you guys went yet this year?
We have not. My brother's coming in, and we were thinking about going.
Well, now you can go.
Think no more.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
There
what I
you
do.
go.
I don't think at all.
Perfect.
Well, we got you covered there, good buddy.
Associate member, good buddy.
Appreciate it.
All right, Liz Spear with us today. I appreciate you, Liz. What have you been up to real quick before we let you go? How are things going? I know y'all just wrapped up the parade and always do such a great job at the Lions Club. I know you help your dad out with that, but tell us what you've been up to.
Oh, just working hard, getting properties ready for renters and getting plastic out to Home Depot for the Lions Club. We're working on bench number 13, I think.
Wow. How many pounds, by the way, does that take to make one of those benches of plastic?
1,000 pounds we have to donate to get a bench.
So hold on. Think about this. 1,000 pounds, Billy, and it's plastic sacks from like H-E-B.
Yeah.
How many plastic sacks do you need to do that?
Well, currently the bed of my truck is full with 100 pounds.
I was going to say your bed is completely full, and I was going to say it's about half of a pound. 'Cause those things are so light.
Yeah, they don't weigh
Yeah.
much.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you said how many pounds again? I'm trying to do the math here. Total?
1,000 pound is needed. I have 100 in my truck right now.
So 10 truck beds is
10
what we need.
truckloads, yeah.
10 truckloads, good buddy. Gotcha. All right, Liz, tickets coming your way. Reply back with your email address, and I'll send you vouchers for those. They're electronic. And big shout out to Rick Boning, 0 Degree Creations, for providing the text line, and Carolina Creek, Lone Star Lights. Congratulations. Billy's got a question for you.
Perfect. Thank you. Okay.
What are you thankful for?
I am thankful
Good Buddy
for
Club.
the
Good Buddy
cool
Club.
weather
Cool weather.
and the Good Buddy Club.
That's right. You can find us on channel 17.
Yeah, we stay off of 19, and we stay off of 9 because of emergencies. We're on 17.
We're respectful citizens.
All right.
Perfect.
Well, hey, Merry Christmas to you, Liz. Always great to hear from you, all right?
Thanks, you too.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh, Billy, that's the best fun I've had. And I needed that laugh, man. It's been a while since you and I have had just a good, like, belly-rolling laugh like that. Man, I can't wait to get this thing started.
Between boogers and CBs, man, we're covering it all.
we're rocking and rolling today, man. Well, all right, friends.
Matter of fact, I'll probably have a pink slip on my desk when I get back to work.
When you see it, just say, I ain't accepting this, good buddy, and then just go right back to work.
You send this over channel 17 or you don't send it at all.
Hey, so quick question. Only 7% of people say they've actually done this over the Christmas holiday. And
enjoyed spending time with their in-laws?
Yeah, only 7% have actually enjoyed that. Kyle, you have any idea what this may be? Only 7% have said that they've ever done this over the Christmas holidays. I would suspect it's really only 1%. I don't know of anybody that does this. The answer? Roasted chestnuts over an open fire.
Never in my life.
I don't even know what that is. Never. I know the song.
I got a parrot joke I can tell you about that off the air.
Okay. That's $100 a month.
Yeah,
bonus
behind
one.
the scenes.
That money goes to Billy, by the way. So
directly.
All right. One final thing here, some news. Amid a surge in mysterious drone sightings over New Jersey, retired Navy SEAL Clint Emerson has proposed a chilling theory that the U.S. government could be operating a covert surveillance program. This is about the drones, Billy.
Mm-hmm.
Despite the Pentagon's recent assurance, which goes a long way, that the drones are not linked to any foreign adversary or threat, Emerson speculates they could be part of a, quote, special access program, a highly classified initiative known for extreme secrecy. He suggested the drones might be conducting large-scale data collection, possibly gathering mobile phone signals without breaching privacy laws. The FBI and the New Jersey State Police have urged the public to report any sightings, with witnesses describing clusters of drones and even fixed-wing aircraft in the area. Pentagon spokesman Sabrina Sin confirmed that while the sightings remain unexplained, no military installations have been threatened. Here's how they always end, right? The investigation is ongoing. What do you think about all that, Billy? The drone thing.
I don't know if I can really. I don't know if I truly believe it.
That it's actually happening, or
well, this got brought up at the Elks Lodge the other night. And they found a picture, and when they showed you the picture, it's like, dude, that's a helicopter.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Yeah, and why? New Jersey of all places. Why would you go to New Jersey?
Jersey Shore. They're trying to bring back the show.
Yeah, right on.
Pookie's coming back. Pookie.
We got to.
Yeah, so maybe that's it.
And
Who
what
knows?
if it's just a drone club having a good time?
What if it's the equivalent of the Good Buddy Club, but for drones?
Yeah, the not so good buddies.
The fly buddies.
The fly buddies. The fly boys.
Kyle's saying in the Good Buddy Club, it's not going to happen. All right. Well, hey, that'll be it. No drones, all right? No drones. We're good. I
have a drone in my office. I fly it in the chapel sometimes.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Like a little toy one?
Yes, a little one.
That's funny, man. No,
because I'm no good. Well, apparently you can hook it to your phone, but honest to God, the directions are all in Chinese. So for the life of me, I can't.
You don't read pound sign?
No, pound sign or squiggly mark or none of that.
Well,
so I just fly it, and I'm amazed when I can just get it to come up and kind of hover and not crash into a pew. So, there's that.
You gotta fly that thing. You get bored back there running music and stuff. You just, what do you call what are the opening? What'd you call that? The
louvers.
The louvers. You just kind of slide it in, fly it in between the louvers. All of a sudden,
pink slip, automatic. Here's a banker box. Get out.
Be a blue slip, man. That'd be a bruise to your forehead if that happened. Well, all right. Well, that'll wrap it up. Hey, today for the Billy Cawthon Restaurant Report, breaking news.
Breaking news. We're gonna go. I like his.
Kyle, hold on. All right, Kyle, let us hear it. Go.
Breaking news, we're going to City Hall Cafe, but not the one in downtown Huntsville. We will be visiting what it shouldn't be a hard word to say, visiting. I swear to God, it's water. It is water.
It's a Topico Chico.
Well, I haven't had any coffee yet this morning either, and that could have something to do
That's
with
what it is. I was wondering what was going on.
Well, I
with
brought
you
my
today.
little K-cups, but we never, when we took a break, we were too busy talking to go. So anyway,
that's what it is.
That's what it is. The City Hall Cafe on FM 1791, or as us Huntsville people say, Richards Road.
1791 Richards Road, noon today. Come join us.
Yeah, get on out there.
They got a good hamburger steak over there?
That's what I'm going for.
Perfect. I'm going for the chicken fried steak,
That
man.
and some fried okra.
Yes, sir. Well, there you go. That is the Billy Cawthon Rest. Come join us. You can invite all of you to come spend Friday with us. We'll be there at noon. I will not be late. We'll be there at noon. And come join us for a good meal, good fellowship, and we are accepting nominations if you would like to be in the club. We'll have a sign-up sheet there for you.
Yeah.
And
you could be a charter member.
And the only thing that we're asking charter members, $500 buy-in.
Oh, that's minimal.
Yeah, minimum.
Yeah.
Make the check out to Billy Cawthon.
Oh, that's nothing. Yeah, that's a drop in the bucket of what you're going to spend on CB equipment. So that's fine.
Yeah. All right, Kyle looks very serious over here, by the way.
He needs to talk to us. Apparently, there's something about the Good Buddy Club. Maybe there's another organization who's already using that name.
So, yeah, he said
breaking news, we could be changing the name of the CB Club. God, I'm glad there's not a camera pointed that way.
I need to get a camera on Kyle. All right.
So we're going back to the Huntsville CB Club.
Yeah, the CB, the CBers. All right, that'll end it on a faithful Friday.
Yeah, cut.
Done. We'll be back at it on Monday, hopefully. We'll see.
Noah's already a member.
Hey, some other great news, by the way, before we sign off today. Just wanted to let everybody know, thank you for your continued prayers and support. We have been working on this for actually over a year now. And our friends at the FCC have finally gave us the final grant that we needed. Now, I say grant, not money. I wish they would give us some money. But we had another application that was pending. They have granted that application, and we are fully now ready to rock and roll and get this station built out. It's going to be a few months before we get on the air. We are still raising funds to purchase equipment and to build a tower. Our goal is about $30,000. If you would like to be a part of this, fully tax deductible, it is a 501c3 nonprofit. Please go to spiritradio.fm to donate. And all that money, every bit of it, will go towards equipment and our station build out. Again, the website spiritradio.fm. Tap on the donate button, and we are excited about this. The reason, and I'll have a program and probably an entire segment dedicated to this, but we are bringing this ministry to Huntsville. We're very excited about it. I feel like Billy, like you come back to a community and you used to broadcast. You kind of feel like what is your purpose? What are you supposed to be doing? Obviously, starting Hello Huntsville was part of the plan, but getting this radio station online for ministry is really why I feel like we were kind of called to come back here to Huntsville, and so this is why we're here. Obviously working here at the church in Hello Huntsville, but another big part of what we want to do is bring this station to Huntsville, an inspiration station full of good Christian music and messages. We're not going to play Christmas music, Billy, until Christmas Day, so I did that just for you, buddy, just on Christmas Day. But spiritradio.fm, even if it's $1, friends, every single dollar goes a very long way. And if you are able to today, I kindly ask that you go to spiritradio.fm. I'll put the link there on the social media accounts. One more time, spiritradio.fm. Just tap on that donate button, and any support will go to help out this great ministry that we're hoping and praying will be such a tremendous blessing. One final thing on it, we really want to reach one thing that I feel like has been put on my heart, Billy. I know we've had a lot of fun today, but serious note, one thing that I feel like has been put on my heart, especially after the HLI class and taking a tour of the prison system here in Huntsville, TDCJ, I really want to reach those inmates behind the walls, and almost all of them have radios. They're allowed to have radios, most of them.
But they have the funds.
And so, yeah, if they've got the funds, and a lot of those guys do, and I want to be able to – I feel like that's a big calling. And when Jason's here on a Sunday preaching, one day when we get this thing up and running here in the next couple of months – it's going to start out with announcements saying, hey, we welcome you into church this morning, blah, blah, blah. We also want to welcome all of those in the TDCJ system that are listening this morning. I want them to feel like they're part of the community in this ministry, and I think it's going to be a powerful way to help those guys that are behind the walls. So that's kind of it, man. Any closing remarks?
No, sir, I'm good at this time.
Yeah. Anonymous. Yeah, none of that.
None of that.
Hey,
we're not doing that here.
Adrian Hunter's joining us today.
Awesome.
So come out and join us. We will be at City Hall 1790 today. Come out and join us for lunch at
1791.
1791. I just wanted to go one backwards. 1791. Don't go to 1790. That road's under construction.
It's bad.
1791. All right, well, that'll wrap it up. Billy, thank you, man. Fun day. Thank you for the laughs, brother. I needed those, man. I'll be honest, it's been a tough week. It really has.
It has been a week.
It's been a really long, tough week, and I'm so thankful to be here, to be your friend, man, and just to kind of have a day to chill out, relax, and just have some good old fun, man.
December's tough, and the closer you get to Christmas, the more it speeds up. It's just.
And I did want to tell you Merry Christmas. I won't see you again until the new year. Well, I mean, I'll see you, but I won't see you on the show until.
Yeah, I won't be over here embarrassing myself and national audience.
Yeah. All right. Well, that'll wrap it up. We'll be back at it on Monday. We're only going to have the show Monday and Tuesday next week, and then we're going to be off Wednesday, Thursday, Friday for Christmas. But come back and join us on Monday at 7:30. Big shout out, Kyle Kreiner. Always appreciate his support, and all of you that are joining us here this morning. Yeah, been the ref. We'll close it up with that. And Huntsville's, I end every show reminding you this morning, we're not strong enough alone to make it on our own. We need each other. So please provide a word of encouragement. Lend a hand of support. Somebody out there needs you. We'll be back at it Monday, 7:30. Until then, good morning and God bless. Have a wonderful and a great weekend. And a big thank you to Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. See you, everybody. See you, Billy.
See you.